and welcome to another edition of the Online Zone right here on Card Player TV. Let's get right into some online poker news. Congratulations to Eugene Kakchalov, who has become the newest member of Team PokerStars Pro. Kakchalov has been a tournament force since 2003, earning more than $6 million, including a World Poker Tour title and a recent win at the PCA Super High Roller event. In other PokerStars news, Danny Negreanu sat down to play in the Superstars Showdown against Victor Isildur Blom, but things did not go according to plan. Negreanu was stripped of his entire $150,000 match bankroll and failed to last the 2,500 scheduled hands. Blom is now up about $310,000 in his various matches. Now let's take a look at the OPOY leaderboard. Paul Volpe still leads the way, but another player has crossed the 3,000 point mark in Anthony Gregg. Gregg has been on fire this year, winning the Sunday Million, the Sunday 500, and taking second in the Super Tuesday. This week we went on location at the Wynn Poker Classic and spoke to Carter, ckingusc King, about the current state of online tournaments. Take a look. Carter, you're one of a very small number of people who've managed to win over 7 figures in one single tournament. Last week's Mini F-Tops main event awarded over $450,000. That's $100,000 more than this live event here at the Wynn Poker Classic is going to award. Why would anybody get out of their house and play live poker?
Well, when you put it like that, it's kind of hard to think of why. It's just change of pace. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like just playing live's a lot of fun. But I mean, online's been huge with the double guarantees week and the F-Tops, everything. So it's, I mean, I actually enjoyed playing online much more recently, especially multi-entries too. Like the multi-entry on the F-Tops, the mini F-Tops main recently, 6 tabling. It's awesome. Love it.
Now you look at the typical live field, and they've been decreasing somewhat in the last couple years. They're still going pretty strong, but you have seen a somewhat of a decrease. Where do you see poker in 5 years, and we're online and both live?
I mean, I think it really comes down to having like an integration between the online and live. When online satellites are introduced, the fields are huge and they're awesome. And I think it's, hopefully will happen in the next 5 years. This legislation will allow for NAPT to come back to Las Vegas and to other places and really have like a really good tour. And I think we'll see what we saw when they had it. 1,000-person fields for 5Ks. That would be awesome. I mean, so hopefully that's what happens in the future. If not, I still think there will be good, decent live turnouts, but it's going to be much more pros in the field for sure.
Now, speaking of the field, 3 years ago, you'd have a small percentage of the field was online pros, and now it seems like it's almost 50-50. You guys taking over or what?
I mean, I won't say taking over, but yeah, absolutely. When I look around now, I just looked at my last table. I think I saw, or my table for today, I have like three guys who I think are really good online players on my table. And I was actually kind of happy with it. I was like, not bad table draw. Yeah. So, I mean, that's how it's become now. And it's just I don't see it as online pros and live pros. It's just pros at this point. They're professional poker players and they're very good.
So if you happen to sit down at the table and see 2 non-pros, I mean, that's an amazing table draw these days.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I had a guy limping. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. It was yeah. So I mean, yeah, I seem to always get really tough table draws too. So I'm really happy when if I just don't, I'm like, okay, maybe that guy's an online player. That's pretty good by my book at this point, So it's tough. It's definitely much tougher.
What I took out of that was that limping is bad. I had no idea. Anyway, there's a lesson out there for you guys. Don't limp and keep playing online where the fields are massive and you could bank a tournament for a huge score. Carter, thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
That will do it for us here at the Online Zone. Be sure to send in your questions and comments to the Online Zone at cardplayer.com. See you next time.